Hello, we are Sornia. It is an honor and a pleasure to have this opportunity to have this engagement with you and this exchange, as always. Thank you so much for all that you have done. Each one of you has done above and beyond what was expected. This will continue. We're small in number, but quite strong, the force. We want to kind of give you some of that feedback on what we're seeing with you, even though not all of you know each other that hear these messages. When you are hearing these messages from us at whatever point you're listening to them, we are watching, again, the energetic exchange, not just with us, but what is happening within your own energy system and how it's responding to the messages. This is important for us to have these observations, to have this information, because as you evolve that human form that you are in and you are participating in its evolution, we are able to see the response of this growth that you are having and how you are integrating your entire energy system, physical, the non-physical, so to speak, your subtle bodies, how this is all changing. And we see this. And then what's very, very pleasing to us and to you is how, as you're listening to this, so many of you, or we would say all of you, are taking in the words, and you're taking in the meaning of the words, not through your intellect. You do through your intellect, of course, but not only through your intellect. If you could imagine your body and its chakra system and the subtle bodies. So just imagine that. And as you're doing that, listening to these messages, the flow of energy in each one of you is unique to each one of you, but there is an expansion that is occurring. And some of you have, while you're listening to these messages, expand out into your community with your energy field. And you, it's not even like tentacles, because that wouldn't be the correct way of describing it. It's more of a band of light and color that encircles you. And with each message that you resonate to with some depth that has an impact on you and causes a new and deeper understanding of your journey, your energy system moves out. So I guess you would call it your aura. It's more than your aura, but let's, for the sake of this session here, your aura, and it expands out into your community. So some of you will be in areas that you're more in nature. That's awfully interesting. But it's interesting to see how your energy expands out and touches the people that are near to you. And if you're near to nature, how you will touch, say, a tree's energy, and there's a response there. We would really like that you begin to make these observations within your own experience. Make these observations the time that you choose to listen to our message, or any message that is inspiring to you. We're just talking with our messages right now, but anything that is of inspiration for you. It could be a book, it could be music. Be careful with your music. It could be watching something that is uplifting and inspiring. Again, be very careful with everything, but be observant of when you're doing this, set your intention of wanting to know how your energy expands out so that you can become more aware of the changes that are occurring in and around you, okay? Because that's happening. We've spoken to you about time and how a lot of you are experiencing time so differently. That will keep accelerating. So keep your observations about time and how it affects you. Keep those observations in your forefront of your mind, because coming behind this experience with time, behind the push, there is also your understanding of your, I guess you will call it space. It's more than space, but your environment and your relationship of your entire being. We're talking about all of you, the subtle part, the subtle bodies and all of that, and how that is connected to this environment in which you are experiencing your earthly lifetime. There are lots of reasons why. One, it's fun. Two, it deepens your intelligence in regards to the, let's say, the energy and the non-visible experiences, because you're moving in that direction. What's invisible will start to become visible to many of you. You'll start to be able to see others' energy systems. You'll be able to feel and see them. So we want that you continue to have that ability to discern between what is yours, what is someone else's, what's coming from external environment, what's coming from nature, and all of that. Your world is changing so beautifully that you'll see in time, you really see and experience this shift. We don't even like to use the word shift because that makes it seem like there's a type of simple movement. It's a growth. It's this ascension that you are experiencing it's a growth, an outward expansion of what you already are. And you're also learning, because that's the reason you're in human form. It's inevitable you will learn from your experience on earth. Very few do not learn. So again, your consciousness expands, your vibration raises, but you're not always aware of it. And well, this group is more aware of it than your average citizen. Again, no judgment, but you're gaining this mastery over your environment, your own physical and subtle bodies, your physical body and your subtle bodies. You're gaining mastery with the subtle forces that are at play in your world, because there's so much more. What we've noticed is that even though you are in a time, most of you who hear these messages are living the experience of what you call winter, and things are quieter. There's a different, it's not that things are asleep, or, well, they're asleep, I guess, but they're quieter. They're not dead. They're not gone. But, your nature has kind of, I guess asleep would be the best word to use. And what we've noticed is that the connections, in particular with both the animal kingdom, and we really mean the animal kingdom, okay, and the beautiful majesty of nature, the trees, the plants, all that is dormant at this time. There's still this incredible understanding of the depth of existence that everything is for you. That's what we've been noticing. And because all of you are focused so much on that growth, you're not always aware of how much you have done for yourselves in terms of expanding out and learning to know yourself in this deeper and more meaningful way. So because of that, we want to give you just a little, very, very short, I guess you could call it a meditation right now. It's something for you to do now, and just for you to listen to that will help to enhance your third eye and its perception of the world around you. Because what also has happened, and we've spoken about this before when we've talked about the pineal gland, this will be part of what we're doing with this exercise or meditation with you right now, is helping to reinforce the cleansing of the pineal gland. Most of you, your pineal gland is not as calcified as it was at one time or as the average person. So we've been working with you on that as well. So now just take a moment, those of you who are ready for this, and just kind of bring your awareness to your heart. That's a good place to go, right? Bring your awareness to your heart. Just pull all of your attention, all that consciousness to your heart. And while there, take in a nice deep breath and release. Do that again. Take another nice deep breath and take it all the way in and let it go all the way down to your feet, the soles of your feet. Let it go down to your connection to Mother Earth, which is about a foot below you. Feel that connection. What does it feel like for you? Feel that connection. Then bring your awareness back up to the heart and take another deep breath. While you're taking this deep breath, take your awareness and move the energy from the heart up through your crown chakra to your connecting point to spirit, right to source, to God, right above your head. So a deep breath. Stay there a moment and acknowledge what you're feeling. Take an opportunity to release anything that you may notice doesn't align with comfort and relaxation at this time, and allow it to slip away and set it aside, any worries. Now, to yourselves and very gently remind yourself of who you are, who you really are, by saying, I am a divine eternal being. I am a sovereign being. Bring that in with a lot of depth. Bring it all the way through. I am love. I am a pure expression of the divine. Feel what you feel. Acknowledge all that you feel. Acknowledge any colors, any warmth, cold, temperature change. How does your body feel? Sit with this for a moment, because sitting with this, you can deepen your understanding of who you really are. And repeat one more time to yourself. I am a sovereign being. I am a divine expression of love. I am compassion and acceptance. Now you should feel yourself very comfortable and very connected. Take a moment to feel your connection to Mother Earth. How do you know that you're connected to Mother Earth? Feel it. Acknowledge it. Bring your awareness up to the point just above your crown chakra that connects you to Source, to God. What do you feel there? Do you feel comforted? Do you feel safe? You should. Or you'll feel what you need to feel. Feel the love that you have in your heart, but feel it for yourselves. Give it to yourselves. If you are suffering from a physical disability or impairment of some kind, even if you have a simple cold or an ache somewhere in your body, take your breath and move your energy to that area and bring the love to that area. Focus in on that. Acknowledge what you are feeling. Stay here for a moment. Ask what you need to know about whatever is causing a disruption in your energy system, that you have some sort of disharmony in your body. And now radiate that love that you have for yourself to that part of your body that may be experiencing discomfort, dis-ease, disharmony. And as you're doing that, acknowledge the power that you have as a divine being, as a sovereign being, to heal yourselves. For those of you that need more time here, as you're listening to this, you can pause and stay here longer. But we're going to move on to your third eye. We want you to bring your attention there. Breathe in from your solar plexus, pulling up the grounded energy of Mother Earth up through your feet, through with your breath, up through the solar plexus, through the heart, the throat, up to the third eye. Pause here a moment and notice how you are connected to Source. How does the energy express itself? Is it got color? Does it have warmth? Does it have a flow? Is there a symbol there? Do you not see anything is fine too, but just acknowledge it from the third eye, your third eye. Now with your breath, you're going to use your breath and focus on the pineal gland. And you're going to take your breath, take it in a very, very deep breath up through your body. As you're pulling up the energy, like a laser would point your energy to the pineal gland. Your energy, that energy of love that we have just amplified within you, that you have just done that. And like a laser beam, focus that on the pineal gland. And here you may have to pause the recording, for you may need to stay here longer. Some of you will zap it very quickly and move on. There's no right or wrong here. We are going to move on and allow you to choose how you experience this practice, this meditation. You can do this many times in a day. So your attention is focused on your laser beam to the pineal gland. When you are ready, you bring your attention back down to the heart, meaning you bringing your energy, the focus of your energy back down to the heart. And take a very deep breath Expand your abdomen with this breath. And as you're doing that, acknowledge the incredible beauty of your body, the physical form, and all that it does for you. Feel the gratitude, no matter what state you are in. Feel the gratitude. Acknowledge your sovereignty. Acknowledge your divinity, your expression of love. Give yourself an energetic hug, internally and then externally. So take your energy and wrap it around you, top to bottom, bottom to top, however you see fit. Embrace yourself with your own energy. Release. Stay here as long as you need. Soaking in the incredible beauty of your divine essence in human form. Feel the purity of your pineal gland and its connection to your intuition. As you listen to this, you decide how long you want to stay. This is all we have for you for now. We love you very much. We are Sornia. Goodbye.